there, partner.
Lo and behold, he doesn't pick it up.
Like, out of respect for myself, I'm not gonna drink this shit.
Threw me into a dish. She's like, Mickey Mouse.
Just let the Nile fly, man.
What's the Jesus one? Last Supper style?
Let's get into it. Let's get right into it.
Oh, Fizz, welcome to the show.
We just started. Grab a mic.
The queer perspective.
On what?
Any at all. Come on in.
We got Todd here, Trough. What are you doing tonight, Vissy?
I don't know, I just got done seeing Wicked.
For the second time?
For the second time.
Well, how do we feel about Ariana's anorexia?
She's always been skinny.
Not like that, though. It's here's the queerest perspective
She's
on
pale.
Ooh.
But I do think her makeup looks muddy.
So we're admitting that she did blackface back in the day.
Can't have a black Yana.
Mexicana flex,
No, but that's a great white elephant gift. That
Are we live?
yeah, we're just fucking go. Oh shit! Right into it. We are now. We are.
That's all right. That's all right. Well, no. Hey, oh my God! This is like you can't time this any better.
This is
Oh my God! We just went live.
Oh, wow. We're
How
live.
you feeling, man? Got a body armor. He's ready to go.
Don't
Oh
get
my!
me sick. Don't get me sick.
I know. What's going on here? Give us a little synop on what do you got? Head, chest. Oh, holy moly!
Here,
We were just diving in.
well, how sick are you? How
It's
sick
all
are
right.
you?
We're just gonna stay with
In the
this.
solo chair. Would that make you guys feel better if he's over there and I go into the couch?
Can you sit?
How are we gonna
How are
do
we
it?
gonna do this?
Go there.
Yeah, do solo.
All right. All right. Take a seat. Take a seat.
Make sure we're still in.
But we were just diving into your Secret Santa gift. How you left
You
it?
left, man.
I was on the verge of stealing, but like I said, didn't take.
Shut up, Kev. Shut up.
Really?
Oh wow!
There it is.
What
This
a
guy's got a little
dick.
heat. So give us something on this Hamilton Beach over here. My fine breakfast sandwich maker.
Well, Jim said it was really good.
I said it was a staple of 1341 Hillside. We had
Oh,
that
really?
in the waffle maker, and it was like Kenny would come over during breaks of class. Kenny, there was a bunch of the guys from their fraternity.
Oh, we're talking Reno.
Oh, 1341 Hillside.
Talking Ream. Talking Ream.
And just have eggs on deck, English muffins, and it's so easy to do, and it's like
How long does it take?
5 minutes.
Oh, that's not
It
bad.
says it
at
right
all.
on there. 5 minutes.
It
that
cooks.
what it
It
says?
cooks the
Does
egg.
it have to be English muffin?
Yeah, it cooks the egg. It doesn't
Oh,
have
it
to
could be
English
bagel.
muffin. Yeah,
Bagel,
you
he's
can
as
do.
big as a bagel.
Could you do a biscuit?
See, but the thing's
Oof.
not huge. But yeah, you can do like a biscuit would be perfect for it. But yeah, like you cooks the egg pretty well, and then you go in, you poke the yolk, and you get a little circle egg like you get at Mickey Don's. It's not bad, but if I know Boog Meek, he's not making himself breakfast.
Yeah, that's the reason I would have been fine with you stealing it because I got
You got TS.
I got a professional in the kitchen, you know,
Yeah,
helping me
that
out.
helps.
but-
That helps.
What'd you guys get for White Elephant? Anything, Kev?
No, I didn't come home with anything. I should have just honestly snagged one of my own at the end of it, but I didn't.
Wait, what was yours?
Mine was I gave the $25 Amazon card
Oh.
out for grabs.
Yeah, but that was a re-gift from. That's a total re-gift from.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
Did you smudge? Did you do the expo marker over the Sharpie to get the name off?
No, I knew it came on like a $25 card sheet, so I just ripped the card off and then just put it in a little.
You were dead
Thing.
pissed the scratchers got swiped, huh?
No, yes, but then Dan did scratch and said it wasn't a winner. I found out at the end of the night. But yeah, initially I was pumped that I got that, but no, I came home. It was like a Trader Joe's tin of I forgot what it was called.
Oh, it was
like the
Jingle
Joy,
Jangle,
Jangles.
like the candied
Yeah.
pretzels.
Got a rye purchase.
No, it was for Liv purchased it.
Yeah.
And then also
One
I think,
of the two.
yeah, and then they had like shark gummies or something, and she's like, "Yeah, those are Rye's favorite," and I'm like, "Awesome, I'm coming home with
Nice, yummies.
The scratchers though, so this is something my dad started doing a couple years back. Is you can scan scratchers before you scratch them to see if they're winners.
Yeah.
And so
way.
he finds winners, and it's like he'll find one with like a ticket, a $10 winner, $20. So he just loves playing scratches, right? So he's just buying these, playing to play them for himself. But he finds them, so he like then shuffles them up and gives us each a winner, and then each like a random ticket. So it's like we're all guaranteed.
Wait, so does he ask the guy like to scan a bunch of them, or
Oh, yeah, like he'll go in there and be like, "Can I get 5 10s, 10 2s?" Yeah,
and then
like,
just throw out the ones that aren't winners and keep the ones that are, or
yeah, and then like,
or
if-
does he go to the guy and be like, "Hey, give me 5 winners, scan each one"? No, you
so it's
can't,
like
right?
You can't, right?
Yeah.
You can't say
You have
give
to
me
buy
winners.
all
You have
of
to
them.
buy them, and then what he does is like once he has like the most common one is like you win a ticket, which is the price of your
Right.
whatever the ticket you bought, and so he probably got 20 of those, and so he's just going back in and being like, hey, "Can I trade this in? Can I get another ticket? Can I get another?" Right, waiting for a new. But then he gives us a random one. I ended up fucking winning on the rando too. This
Oh, wow, how much?
Not, I was like 10 and 15 bucks or something like that. But
I
still,
won. I won 5 on a $1 one.
I got a 20 piece and a ticket back.
Yeah,
in my,
ticket
in my
back.
morning.
That's what I mean.
Yeah.
I think I got a ticket, but I lost it, so
Turn to Eugene.
All right, it's all right.
happens to the best.
What did you end up with in White Elefante?
I ended up with. Well, I brought that, which
that's
honestly probably was one of the better things. I think.
I feel like that's a great
I
like, white
agree.
elephant. That's a perfect
I
white
agree.
elephant.
But I didn't wrap it, and I put it in like this. I put it in a box, and I wrote "fragile" on it. Like it
Yeah.
looked really shitty, and I put
That's so good.
athletic tape over it, so it looks like a piece of shit box. So it got picked last,
You got
It was
last.
mine.
and I kind of had a hint that it was going to be last, so I made it a point to be like, hey, if someone steals mine, like I can't end up with mine, right? And they're like, yeah, you can't. So I ended up getting a pretty cool one of those tortilla blankets that looks like
Oh,
a
yeah.
tortilla.
Yeah, the big
So I got
circles.
that, and then Boog, someone stole from you. You were gonna
No, I was gonna steal that. And
you were
then-
gonna steal that, and then I was like, well, I can't have my own because you were the last
And
one.
then knowing that he's usually a good gift giver.
Yeah. Boog's like, oh well, Boog's if it's Todd's, and I'll just end up taking this.
Pretty good gift. I
No,
mean,
yeah.
I must say. What did you bring?
Just a nice little JMO bottle from work.
Nice.
Uncle Siege
Siege
got
went home with the gummies and the
Siege
bottle.
gummies and a bottle.
Siege did it smart. He pulled the gummies and then
Gummies.
No, he stole. I think he
edibles.
stole them from Liv.
Yeah, he stole them from Liv.
He
and then
stole him
Kim-
from Liv, and then Kim stole him, so it was, made sure he stayed in the house. Yeah.
That's they wanted those
And then-
bad.
Dan
wanted
ended
them.
up pulling like condoms and what was it like
These,
a
like,
bag
dick-
of dicks?
It
dick
was a candy and it said "suck a bag of dicks," and there's like
Oh,
little
the
penis-shaped
dick-shaped-
candies.
Who brought
Yeah.
those?
My mom and
This.
Travis went to like
gonna say.
a sex shop and just like got a shit ton of
How
stuff.
Yeah, we
times
got
have changed. Trav going into the sex
stocking. We got
shop.
stocking stuffers, oral sex candy, stocking stuffers. It was
That's
like, it looks
crazy.
like Pop Rocks. And Dan got boner meetings or boner bears.
That is
Crazy.
that's- honestly, that's crazy, but really fucking funny.
is funny.
You guys get any good gifts this year? That's the next question. I mean, I know we're adults. We were a little almost too old for gifts, but
Never too old.
on the same wavelength. Anything good? Book
man.
Meek? Anything memorable?
It got a couple coaching
Yeah, Bo
coats.
got like suits and shit.
Coats.
Yeah, like
Okay.
you know,
Yeah.
shirt and tie and coat.
Yeah.
And then
What colors?
one of them's a black like matching pants and jacket, and then one of them was gray pants with like a nice little like bluish teal. And then Travis got me 200 to Nordstrom to get more stuff.
Let's go. Does he still get a discount there? Do they have like a
I don't think so.
Not sure,
long-term employee?
but I got a couple good pieces of clothing.
Let's go.
Yeah. That's
Um,
good stuff.
Kev, what did we come home with?
I would say probably the biggest thing. My girlfriend got me an Apple Watch.
Wow.
Yeah, so I haven't got it all set up yet, but yeah, I'll get that going because I only mentioned it like in passing of like, oh, I think it'd be like cool to have like an Apple Watch. So I have my phone out of my pocket when I teach.
Right.
And yeah, no, it was like one of the last gifts I think I opened up, and I was like, oh no way! I was just pumped. But yeah, I'd say that was probably the biggest pull from Christmas.
Maddie Stafford in the huddle, Kev.
I mean, it might that would be hilarious. But yeah, no, biggest
Is that your first Apple Watch?
first Apple Watch. Yeah, interested to just kind of see.
Tracking
how
the
it goes.
the metrics.
What color
and,
band you gonna go? I wear a light pink, so people at the gym are like, "Is that dude gay or is he?"
Caleb Williams.
I don't know. I'm
With
gonna
the stash, everyone you don't know. Nobody knows.
That's why I started
Stash.
shaving this. I had to leave no question.
But no, I think I'm gonna rock just the initial band it's got me right now.
The black one, right?
Yeah. And then we'll see maybe after that.
I think you got to
Fade.
do like a sick Nike one or something.
Could.
With like the dimples on it and stuff, like the little
Oh,
holes.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
those ones are cool.
Do they have team bands? Like a
I think so.
I was gonna say if they had a
You
team.
go on, look on Amazon.
yeah,
they
I
got
was
a bunch
gonna
of
say
them.
I'd get like a team band or something. That'd be kind of
What
cool.
team we going with?
Lions.
Rangers Lions are top 2, so that'd
Lines
probably
for
be
the offs.
Well, you can do lion
could do a little
because you can do lions too because you guys
I
are the
know.
pride.
Yeah,
so
I think
double it
that's what
up.
really
maybe
would
a
make
symbol
sense.
one. That'd be sick.
yeah. So that'd be kind of
Pride.
but yeah.
I had to see that still.
Same. Yeah, no, the Apple Watch it's interesting though. So like back in the day I used to rock the old Fitbit just to track the steps before the iPhone was doing it, but like I don't know. It makes sense for teaching, right? Not having
Sure.
to pull the phone
It's
out.
a very
like,
Bay Area thing though. Tech bro Bay thing.
Exactly. And it's like you travel other places and you don't realize how many people don't have them
Right.
other than in here.
My
like
friend
it's
who
so
lives in
huge.
Orange County is like, yeah, dude, I have it on. People are like, oh, you're from the Bay, huh? And he's like, yeah.
That's sick though. Apple Watch is a hell of a pull, and that's from the GF.
Yeah. Yeah.
Nice. What'd you get her?
Yeah, he's about to say.
So I got her like first I got her
Some lace.
got her like a Polaroid camera, like a small pink like Polaroid. So it also has like into their like minis. So not like the actual big square
Oh,
Polaroids.
nice,
So but it
cool.
also came with like a little mini scrapbook. So like as you print them, you can just put them in
nice.
this little book.
Is that the kind you could hook up to the computer too, or no? I don't know if
I'd have to
there's,
double
there's some that
check.
you can, maybe not.
Potentially,
Maybe
but
they're
yeah.
like charging. I don't know.
And then I also got her a duffel bag from a brand that she likes, Cotopaxi.
Ooh,
Because
big time. White
Yeah.
girls love their coat.
Really, I never heard of it.
It's all different colors, and it's like
Is it like the Stanley for luggage or something?
I wouldn't go that far,
but it's in that realm. You got the right,
In that realm?
thought
Okay.
parallel.
yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. It's good fucking material though.
Cotopaxi.
Kodo.
Cotopaxi.
It's got a little llama as
Yeah.
their.
Logo.
Okay,
logo.
so that's.
yeah.
So you got a duffel for that?
Got a little of that duffel. So you
That
get
ain't cheap, Kev. That ain't.
It was.
cheap.
I know it was a decent one, but it was because it's also
Over
you
a
can-
grand?
No.
Oh,
over a grand.
okay.
You can two-hand carry it, or it's also big enough to where you can strap it and be.
Oh, that's like the Patagonia one we had that mom got
It's
us.
it's a very similar brand to like Patagonia.
Oh, so it's like a outdoorsy type of vibe.
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah.
So I go to Sports Basement.
Yeah.
They're gonna be there.
You're gonna see some Kodos.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So I got Kodo, got the camera. I got her. She was looking for like a particular color for like a Nike like sweatsuit, so like a little crew neck sweatshirt with the long sweats
yeah.
with it.
Hey.
I was
I
big
think
in the Cali
they
household
call that a
this
set. They call
set.
that a set.
Yes, needed the
I have-
set.
I have-
Brian,
I have a couple
rocking
sets.
yeah.
I got a bunch of sets.
I got him.
Next Paul, let's all rock a set, huh?
Wow.
I'll pop on my Aloni set.
I almost wore my
wow.
Christmas one today. I got the green velour pants, the red stripe down.
Ooh.
Track
It's
jacket
the
to
little
match.
Saint Nick.
Excuse me.
Wow.
That's good giving, good
Yeah.
receiving presents. That's
Yeah.
a solid day.
Yeah. Pretty good.
Teej, what did you come home with? Lots of Archie gifts or
Arch got a good bunch of chew toys from his grandma.
Also guitar.
I got a sick.
so good.
I'm like all marine layer now, so I got a sick marine layer corduroy jacket.
Marine layer.
Yeah,
Oh, corduroy.
I got two corduroys. Well, one I bought, but the one I got from Santa is pretty cool. It's like a.
Santa's crazy.
I wore it. It's like
Is
a.
that the jacket you wore at
Yeah,
Christmas night?
yeah. It's
That
like a
the brand is
Longhorns.
called the Marine Layer.
Marine layer. Yeah.
Okay. And that's a sick jacket.
Yeah. And then I got a Viore set that I asked my mom to get, which was nice. And then that was pretty much. I mean, I got just like little clothes. Got a night TS. Team Mattied us up pretty good.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't want to say anything, but TS came over the 24th. No presents for the Riders this year. That was.
I think he was kind of pissed about the golf, to be honest.
I mean, I guess I would be pissed too, but it was piss and rain.
I thought he had
It was.
a bunch of more stuff in his car. Maybe
I don't know. But I did.
I'll bring it up.
I created this logo for our family and put that on a 3/4 zip. I don't know if do you know what that is? It's a WR in the gates.
Oh yeah, but I'm confused.
Oh, that's my mom's like LLC thing that we So she's like, she wanted a logo for it, so I put that on, and then it's like on a 3/4 zip REI like little thing.
You bought that?
Yeah, I had it all embroidered.
Oh shit, I didn't know. Oh,
Yeah,
that's dope.
I had it all. I went to the place in that custom place in the Oak Ridge. The guy did it in the day.
They actually do good work.
It was really good.
Yeah, they did my McGregor sticker on the back of my car.
I forgot, dude. I forgot you had that on the Sequoia. It took up literally.
No, but their embroidery is pretty good. You probably haven't worn it yet, but yeah, it's
Looks good.
it's pretty.
Just gotta wash it inside out.
You got everybody those?
Yeah.
Nice. That's a great.
That's sick.
It's a nice little group gift.
Speaking of embroidery, great sweatshirt.
That's what Teej said as well. Old school. Still got the paint from Mr. Wynn's class on it.
Wow.
Black stain. Remember when I stained it? I was fucking pissed. I was like, God, fucking, this isn't gonna go away. And sure enough, 12 years old.
What'd you get though? Word on the street was everyone was saying
That's
that you
what they were
you had
saying.
the best
Oh.
you had the best Christmas in the Riley house. That's what
the rumor was. but I don't-
Deserved, very deserved.
I mean, well deserved. That's for sure. But I don't know if that's even the truth. But first, I'll go over what I gave the family. So
Okay, good.
the last few years, been trying to get like group gifts. Last year, everyone got a different hat. You know what I mean? 10 different hats. Everyone got one. So this year, I'm sitting there like 3 weeks from. I'm like, what the fuck?
What kind of hats? Like MLB hats or
No, like I'm talking like top hat. Someone got a New hat, like black hats, but everyone got different style black hats. But
Okay.
10 different. One got my dad got a cowboy hat. Mikey got a bowler. But then I was like, okay, like gotta stay on like not hats, but like a group
group thing.
So got everyone's spy equipment this year for Halloween, which was honestly thought it was gonna be shitty. Turned out to be all right.
Spy equipment?
It's like Morgan got like the cone that you can like listen to conversations. Got like the headphones. I actually like a fingerprinting kit. Like I just like got all of them, put them in a pile, and was like, all right, go pick. Like you know what I mean? You get what you get. So that ended up turning out
That's sick.
way better than I thought it was going to. But then for getting so they were saying you guys were like, yeah, he's got all the best presents, yada yada yada. I'm like, I don't know if this is true. So nice one, AMC A-list.
Oh, nice.
Wait,
Very nice.
What's that?
So that's I can see 3 movies a week at AMC it's $25 a month, and you can see 3 movies a week.
And you get like 20% off.
Yeah, exactly. Snacks, popcorn.
And you get front of the line, right?
Exactly. They have their own lines.
Yeah, because my one of my buddies had that, and he had it dialed in like literally large popcorn. Would dump it
That's
in
what
my
my
thing,
sister
and then
did.
and then they already get the like dump it right. I was like, oh fuck, but yeah, it was all, and then it was like everything was 20% off.
So that'll be 6. I mean, I go to the movies quite a bit, and I'm not a fan of Almaden. I know you're a big Almaden.
No, I like AMC.
But it's just this screens are way too small.
Yeah.
You feel like you're way too close. So that one will be sick, but like
Do you get the Dolby though in that included?
Yeah, you get everything IMAX, everything's
And you just have to log in and then pick your seat, right?
Yep.
That's so sick.
Yeah,
I might join that.
Is that a
You
month?
should.
Is it monthly? You have to pay like
Yeah, I
25
think it's
bucks a month?
$25 a month. And
Yeah,
it's like
but you
go
make
to
your
one-
money back in 2 movies.
That's what I mean. Even like one movie and you're getting
Yeah,
pop, it's like
yeah.
your money's made back. So
I
I'm
need
gonna
to-
end
I
up
need to do
seeing-
that.
You should. I'm down to go whenever.
How was Bobby D, by the way? I know Mikey didn't like it.
Dude, might have been it was the craziest movie experience I've ever sat through. So we get there, and this is last night. We're Mikey, Sam, my sisters, me, my mom, dad. So I think there's 7 of us. And we're sitting, and Morgan picked the seats. And
Did you use your A-list or no?
no, I haven't activated it yet. I'm gonna activate it in January when all the good movies.
Oh,
start
right, right,
coming out.
right,
That way
right.
I can really get some bang for the buck. We saw some good previews, but anyways, she gets these seats and she gets 7 in their rows of 11, right? And she gets the 7 in the middle as opposed to taking the end seat because my dad has a knee issue,
Right.
can't get in the tight spaces. So you always book the end seat for Big Mike so he can dangle the leg out, whether it be fucking you're in a train, plane, you get the end seat for Big Mike. She doesn't do it. So now we're boxed in, and we're sitting there before the movie. Row in front of us filled up, and there's one seat on the end, and this other person comes in, and you can tell that she's like supposed to be sitting probably somewhere in the middle, but she just walks all the way across and sits on the end seat, and then like you hear like whispering across, and then like this one guy like all of a sudden goes, "I know," and like freaks out. And this is like during the previews, and we're like, "What the fuck's going on?" So the people were in the wrong seats, and like she was supposed to be in the middle, but they got there early, so they just sat there.
Yeah,
Right.
She
And
didn't
it's
want to
just-
say anything.
And that guy was frustrated, and so he like freaked out. He ends up leaving the movie and not coming back. So we're already like, what the fuck? The people next to my dad is like a mother-in-law, son-in-law combo. She's like 80 years old, and she's given the history lesson through the whole movie. Oh, I remember when and we're like, are you fucking like loud, like not trying, and like you can tell the son-in-law not trying to be a dick to his mother-in-law is like just uh-hahing her to death, just like and like just keeps watching the movie, but like it's getting bad. Me and Mikey and Sam, there's this other couple who's like 30 years old, and they're just like not even joking, like this loud, talking throughout the whole movie. Like, oh, is that when he went to that? And like, I'm like, this is a joke. And so like, I'm sitting there just like staring at him, and like, he finally like looks at me, and I'm like, I can't. You're talking so loud in the movie. But anyways, Bob Dylan, not a very interesting life.
Well,
what it
yeah,
comes
that's
down.
everyone says it's not that interesting, but he just was talented.
That's what, exactly. And at the end, like, shouldn't have been made a movie. Maybe an hour-long a Netflix documentary. But like,
I'll just say this: I don't think any of that happens at home theater, though. I mean, even though we had a bad experience,
Armageddon's getting rough. And
Phantom of the
tumble,
Menace
too.
was really bad.
That was crazy.
But luckily, everyone already knew the fucking movie, so.
But it was just in. They put it in the smallest theater. It's like a new movie. I'm like, why are you putting this movie in the smallest theater that you like?
And it was
just
packed, huh?
Yeah, like didn't make sense. But yeah, definitely not a great movie. One I would never watch again. Let's just say that. Not a Dylan
I think I'm
fan.
still gonna go.
Yeah,
What's your,
and that's
what's
the
your
thing.
snack lineups when you're going to the movies? Now that you've got like, are you popcorn,
I
drink,
always
candy?
go-
Are you everything?
Joe always last because I always go large popcorn,
Okay.
large RB.
Large root beer.
Oh yeah.
That's
Okay.
crazy. So that's what he said. Like my sisters will get the popcorn, dish it out to everybody. So like I'll usually go popcorn and a drink, and then like I
switch
usually
it up.
like something sour, something chocolate. Like if I'm doing it right, I got sour watermelon and then peanut M&Ms.
But
that's
when
With
you
some
do when
pop.
you do home theater, you could smuggle in BK from next door.
Yeah.
Joe brought in one time like fucking 6 rodeo burger, like just.
that is just
He just
smelling
kept
the whole
pulling.
thing.
He just kept pulling them out of his pants. I'm like, Jesus Christ! How many did you fucking buy, dude? It was so bad. But I mean, those workers don't give a fuck.
No,
No,
not
that's
at
right.
all.
Like even at AMC, it's like
Yeah,
just-
yeah.
They don't get paid enough to
To
care
give a shit.
But so yeah,
But you
AMC,
used to go like
I mean,
bunch of with
yes.
the bunch of
Bunch of
crunch, and then
was
the
good.
dibs, right? You used to be a
were
dibs
all-
guy.
Dibs were
do
good.
ice
were
cream in
big
the
for a
theater.
minute.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Because dibs with like popcorn, like ice cream and popcorn was kind of a nice little combo. But yeah, no, I was gonna say everybody's got like a different movie spread and how they like to get their seats. And some people are middles, some people are ends.
Yeah, I go if I'm picking seats, I go very back middle, very back row.
back
I don't like
middle.
anyone behind me. I want to be able to see.
I just go
chaos.
middle. I always and I'm the guy. I get very uncomfortable when I go alone, especially if it's a packed theater. I'm like, I just feel like a fucking
See,
like in New York when I went to see Air. I saw it in like on the Thursday opening night. I'm like, and I got there and I'm like, probably like 15 minutes. I'm like, it just won't be this back. And it was like freaking jammed. And it was like in a smaller theater. I'm like, fuck, I'm the fucking weirdo that's alone.
See, I've never once felt that. Like eating alone, I'll do all the time. Going to movies alone.
Eating alone, I'm fine with.
I'm fine. But yeah, I mean, I guess I get the movie. You just look like a lone gunman. There's been too many situations.
No, I was worse when I saw Billy Joel by myself, and that was a tough one. That was a tough one. But it was a great show. It was a tough one.
Yeah, but there's a couple good movies that I'm juiced to see. There's this one fucking. You can push that up too. I don't know. It's like a biopic, but it's a chimp. I don't know what the fuck it is. It's like a chimp. They like green screened a chimp. It's like the weirdest looking.
Oh
movie,
yeah,
but I'm like, that's a.
I heard about that. I heard about that. He's like doing drugs and stuff.
Yeah, it was fucking weird. But we'll be seeing that. But yeah, no. So I got AMC A-list, which was sick, and then I got a massager. I got like a attachment for my massage gun, so like I can like massage like a hook attachment, so I can massage like.
Get down to the back and get way back there. That's nice.
Which was nice, and then what else? I think a TV. I think was my big. But like, didn't ask for a TV. I mean, so it's like
What we got? 75-incher?
50 for the room, but like it's way almost too big for my bedroom.
I love that.
You're not a gamer, huh?
He's a big COD guy. Jimmy COD.
I'll rip some COD from time to time.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
but that's honestly about it. I'll play like 2 games, get frustrated, turn it off, and then rinse, repeat. But it's a fucking night because like it's the same TV I had up in Reno, so it's at least 8 years old. So it was just like the blacks in it weren't very black. Like it had turned blue basically, and like I didn't realize. But like there was a shade of blue on it like at all time, and so like as soon as I plugged the new one, I was like, "Wow, like this is crazy." So yeah, I mean maybe I did win Christmas in the Riley family, but like the girls always get so much shit, and I'm like, stuff I don't even know how expensive. You know what I mean, stuff I've never heard of. I don't know how expensive it is. So
They got the special luggage too, or no?
special luggage.
The llama shit.
Oh, the Cotopaxi. No Cotopaxi.
Cotopax.
I got a nice Cotopaxi fanny pack. I got like 3 or 4 of them. My uncle was liquidating jobs, and he just like, there was a snowboard company that had gone under, and they just had a pallet full of these fanny packs, Cotopaxi fanny packs. I was like, take some of these.
I like that.
But yeah. So what else did you guys get into during the 2 weeks off? Anything fun? I mean, we got golf canceled. Mike showed up to breakfast 45 minutes late.
That was tough.
That was a tough scene.
I'm doing the book for the cougs.
Are you the official stat guy now? I mean, book guy, not stat guy.
Isaac's been filling in when he's not there.
Shut up, Isaac.
Nice little 2-man going, yeah.
Oh, I didn't know Isaac's been going to game. Why didn't we bring him on the staff?
Probably next year.
Wow, Max Holloway getting a fucking pair of slacks. I love that.
Getting a pair of slacks.
How the Cougs been doing?
Cougs are on the up. We'll say that.
Love
Got 2 games before league, and then bold prediction 2025 Cougs take home league.
Wow,
Both teams.
love
Big dogs
that.
too, huh? That's good. That's good stuff.
Oof.
Who do you think's been the best team you've played so far?
Probably Monte Vista.
Okay.
Not that Monte Vista.
Monte Vista Christian in
Yeah,
Danville.
Danville. Yeah.
They
What one of it?
Shitty Monte Vista.
Oh,
Cupertino.
purple and gold.
Yeah,
They're brutal.
Yeah, that was a tough one, but just chalk that up to not bringing it that day.
You just got to peak at the right
Happens.
times. You're getting hot before league.
Look at the
doesn't
pack right
matters.
now. Yeah.
Wow, the pack are sick. And then you know what? You got to lose a few games too. You don't want to go into the last 3-4 games undefeated. I say maybe throw the 5th, 6th game of the season. Get the boys a taste of blood in their mouth. You know.
Yeah, I've definitely got into them a few times. A little too goofy, but
I heard shades of TS for
Yes.
sure. There's like 3 or 4 people that have been like, there's shades of TS in this man as a coach, which is
definitely
compliments, I feel like.
it's like TS and Brody Gregg.
Brody Gregg is hilarious. No, that's awesome. Happy for the Cougs. Got a couple wins under the belt now. We're just
You guys going tomorrow? It's
we're at.
At Milpitas.
Milpitas.
No Pates.
Boog might need me to take over on the bench if he can't go. It's the rumor on the street.
Wow.
All your
we're
boys
we're
back?
running 14 motion all day.
14 motion.
That's what the call is for most of it.
Is
Yeah.
that just 1-4? You guys running a 1-4?
No, it's
We'll run that. I have no idea what it is, and then I'll just keep running the specials.
Again.
they don't get the specials.
No, yeah, they don't. They ran 2 plays horribly when I was there.
That's all right. I mean, that'll come with time. And that's honestly the thing about JV is to get them ready to learn at varsity. You know what I mean? Like at the end of the day, it's like a lot of the guys are never going to learn the specials the way they're supposed to be. Like, and that's not on you by any stretch of the imagination. It's just how it's going to be with JV.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like we just got so lucky because so many of our guys through Willow Glen's JV program are running like high level shit their whole life. And so it was like to come in is just, you know what I mean? Like it was like another, like there was nothing out of the ordinary, but I feel like you go anywhere else, there's guys that are like, they're good, you know what I mean? But they're just so fucking raw that it's like, God, you gotta tune it in.
Yeah.
No, but that's sick though. Love the Cougs. Shit, I want to say one last thing before we move out to Christmas topic though. My cousin, Christmas Day, we're going to Graham's house, and
Are you going to disclose which one, or?
I mean, yeah, I don't give a shit. His name's Zach, legend. Tony's kid. He's
Legend.
He got a harmonica as a present
Sick.
a few days before Christmas. Not even a Christmas present. But he's sitting there and he's just fucking going
Ripping
to town
it.
inside, and like you can tell that like the room that everyone's usually sitting in, like there's like it's like at half capacity, and he's just like all day like sitting there, and then like my aunt and uncle gave me this like they gave me a hat for the bar crawl, which they know I wear funky shit, so they're like, oh, but it's like a Frosty the Snowman hat that's like huge, and it's like it's ridiculous. But my cousin asked me for the hat so he could busk, so he could put the hat down and get money for playing the harmonica.
Oh my
And
God.
I'm like,
At
this
the
is-
party or outside?
at the party. So he's sitting inside, and I'm like, this is iconic. So I go to my car, grab my ones. I'm like, fucking keep annoying people. So I give him a couple bucks, and then someone's like, can I pay you to stop? And then they're like,
Oh.
I'm like, hurt the kid's feelings.
Yeah,
right?
what
So they put $1 in, he stops.
Wait, how old's my boy Zach here?
My boy Zach is probably 10.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, probably too old to be humming a harmonica like that. And not
No.
having the feel
Let
to
it
not
let
know.
it rip,
it rip.
man.
That's what my thought is. Let it rip. So I go back over $2 to keep playing Zach. Let it rip. And so he goes, it's just no rhyme or reason. Just I'm like, can you play a song? And he's like, yeah, I'll play one. Just keeps going to town. It was like the greatest thing ever. And then as he's leaving, I hit him with the drug dealer high five.
There it
gave him extra one. I
is.
was like, hey. Keep playing. His brother was so fucking annoyed. One, that he was playing the harmonica, and then two, that he walked out of there with like $10. He was like, "This is ridiculous." I was like, "Fuck yeah, let's go." But
Zach Attack.
Zach Attack was wearing a Fanta shirt. Like he's like a big Fanta guy, like drinking a Fanta. Where I'm like,
Orange
There you
Fanta?
go.
What's
orange
his-
Fanta. Yeah, I
we
was
go.
like, this
Oh.
is
Love that.
very, very odd. But that's who we're working with. I had to add that in on the Christmas thing because I thought it was fucking hysterical. Who gets their kid a harmonica? It's like getting a kid a drum set. It's like Jesus Christ, pretty bad.
Should we touch on Christmas dinner?
I was
or-
about to say, you can't pass this on. You gotta.
Oh, the raps?
I had great. I just wanted, Dad, you made great rabs. Used the La Villa sauce. Just
I appreciate you sending me home.
didn't stray
Little
away. Oh yeah,
batch.
he did send you some, huh? That's so funny. Because TS came over, we were getting a little play-by-play, not play-by-play, because it was after the fact. But
Yeah, I was giving him the play-by-play all night.
I need the full
All right.
story. Start from the top.
Legally
So-
not happy.
Basically, drinks are flowing. And a few people in this house, when the drinks are flowing, the tardness comes out. If you know what I mean.
Whoa.
And so
the tardness, baby.
so they're getting ready, and all of a sudden I hear, "Oh, fresh made sauce. This is gonna be awesome." And I like look over, put 2 and 2 together, and basically the La Villa raviolis do not have the La Villa sauce. Now, we all know, especially with La Villa, that is a cardinal sin. Like I was telling,
that's like Big Mac without the special sauce.
exactly. That's like throwing on Kraft 1000 on top of a Big Mac.
Right. No, yeah. Shut up,
Now,
Kraft.
was this by
but-
design? Did they forget the sauce? Was he planning it?
No, this is
No,
planned.
this is like
this is premeditated.
let's-
This is great.
let's be healthy. All this fucking bullshit.
jerk that dong, buddy.
I even told Kev, I'd rather have people get thrown out at third on with 2 outs than fucking have this shit. Anyways,
That was a dinner table quote.
so I give myself a very minimal scoop of raviolis. I'm already checked out. I'm pissed.
Sauce we talking about was watery.
Watery as fuck. What else was I gonna say?
Little sweet.
It was just awful, to be honest. It was just awful.
What
but,
else did we have?
who
with
made
dinner?
it?
But
Who made it?
so once I see that, I'm like, okay, I'm loading up crab dip. Like
Nice.
I'm checked
Filling
out of this.
up,
I'm checked out of this dinner. So I sit down,
Crab dip.
and everyone's waiting to eat, and I kind of didn't catch on.
You
to
went.
that.
No, you went right for it. I was right.
So I
there.
take 2 bites. I took 2 ravs, and they're like, hey, Boog, like, we're waiting for everyone. I was like, oh, okay. So I'm chewing. I'm like, are there cheese raviolis in there? And my mom's like, yeah, there's both. And I'm like, and they're not in separate bowls. They mixed cheese raviolis and meat raviolis in the same one.
I think I only got one real one. I think the rest of mine were cheese.
I mean,
it was
what a
It was
joke.
a shit show.
That is not ideal.
Boog Meek even said, I might have to, what'd you say, I have to pick some out or something like that?
Oh, yeah, because she's like, do you want to take any ravs home? And I'm like, yeah, after I separate them. Fucking stick them with a fork, see what comes out. But
Oh!
yeah, I'll be taking over the ravs next year. Trust. Trust. I'll be taking over the ravs next
the
year.
peanut gallery. Or should we say the peanut gallery? The gallery.
This one's for this.
Oh.
I don't know. Shout out Trav. Trav made bomb chicken
Yeah.
cutlets. Those chicken cutlets.
This on the cutlets, though.
This on the
Travie cutlets.
10
Travie
out of 10.
cutlets.
They were great. Loved them.
But yeah, talk about just an ultimate ruin of Christmas dinner.
Yeah, I mean, I don't want to speak too loud because I don't want to get yelled at. That not separating in different sauces that's a tough call.
Also, me having to go get the seasonal ice cream, spend a pretty penny on it, and guess who's the only guy who ate the seasonal ice cream? Shing.
What seasonal ice cream did you?
So, oh, he'll probably hear me. I don't give a fuck. It was on. Oh, I'm getting ready for the bar crawl on Monday, and it's like probably it was right after your game. I'm coming home, and my mom was like, "Hey, like, can you get ice cream for Christmas dinner? Like, we really want the salt and straw. Can you get salt and straw?" I'm like, "Why are you telling me this? It's 7 o'clock on the 23rd.
It's
I'm like, I'm not gonna go to Valley Fair to the salt and straw, the Los Gatos one." And then of course Vis is like,
it's like an actual place. That you
yeah,
have to-
yeah. And he's like, "Oh, well,
my
you can DoorDash it." I'm like, "No." And they have like I had their eggnog one last year. It wasn't that good, but they have like eggnog mixed with Terramana tequila, and they have like a couple other ones. But I ended up going after. I'm like, okay, I need to get ice cream. I ended up going to that Safeway in the same Bill's parking lot that we were at, and there was a sketch homeless dude kind of tailing me, so I high booked it out. But I went to look at they didn't have any cool flavors. I'm like, all right, I'm out. Then it dawned on me, I'm like, oh, Lenardi's has some good stuff. Usually they have those big jugs.
Yeah.
Go there, big jug of eggnog, big jug of peppermint with a fudge swirl. I'm like, let's go. It's probably about $15 a tub, and I was the only guy that got into it, really.
And those take up
Vis,
a
yeah.
lot of real estate.
Exactly. Thanks, Vis, for we do that. Oh my.
Fucking Vis.
Other than that, great dinner though. Great dinner.
Other than
And a burnt bread. You know, that's just.
Oh yeah,
that's
Vis
just-
burnt the bread.
I mean, I feel for Vis, and I say this because Christmas Eve, there's nothing worse. I'm on bread duty.
Oh,
right?
yeah.
I got one job,
right.
bread, and it's just putting it in the pizza oven and
The focaccia.
just giving it a nice little toast after it's been in the oven, a nice little sear. So I'm out there, and it's a pizza oven, so it's got a stone down, so you can put bread right on the thing, or you can keep it on the pan and just put it in, rotate the pan, keep it simple, stupid, right? So that's what I do. I'm out there, put it on the pan, rotating it. Coach Dub comes up to me and he's like, "Hey, you know you can put that right on the stone, right?" And I'm like, really?" Like, yeah, fucking no shit you can. I was like, "But I don't want to turn it 8 different times." He's like, "No, it'll be way better. It'll be way better. Trust me." And I'm like,
Pizza
Okay.
pizza expert.
Right, so
Pizza
I'm like-
expert.
okay. So I take them off the pan, put them on there, whatever. And then this is another thing I do. I'm like, "What are we doing, Coach Dub?" I'm like bending down, looking like in a squat position, looking at the bread. And he's like, "It's probably the first time you've done a squat since basketball." And I was like, "Brother, let me snap that twig neck right fucking now." But
Anyway,
anyway,
choke
so
his ass.
it would have been sad. It would have been sad. Snap down.
Would have been a misdemeanor.
Maybe felony. But then anyway, so I'm like, okay, whatever. Like, hey, the crowd wants it right on the stone. I'm gonna put the bread right on the stone. So
Stony baloney.
my dad comes second batch. He's like, "Okay, got the bread out there, and Wolf's out there, and a bunch of other people are out there now." And then so I put the bread like he wants it, single-handedly for Coach Wolf. And my uncle comes up to me and he's like, "Hey, you know you should put that on the pan, right?" And I'm like, "Oh yeah, I've been told, but like." Just he's like, "No, my son makes really good pizza," and he puts it right on the pan, and like that's the professional way to do it. And I'm like sitting there, and I'm like, "Hey, Coach Wolf, come here." I was like, "You guys need to talk about your," and just send them off. But they're both in my ear at the same time now, telling me, "Oh no, the pan's better." This, I'm like, "Fuck you both. I'm gonna do it my way." And it was like so fucking annoying. Like, this is why I don't help out at family parties. Like, I just go sit in my room. I come out every once in a while. "Hey, how's it going?"
Hey, nature walk.
And nature sit in the room.
Nature
Just-
sit.
But no, that was like the other thing too. Christmas Eve, I have work. I worked all week besides Wednesday, and I put work in quotes because your boy was out at noon every freaking day. And
Love that. Next week too?
better be next week too. I got less to do next week, but I'm the only one fighting for us. My boss is like, "Oh yeah, we might be able to get out of here early," and I'm the only one calling, going over there, being like, "Hey, when are we
Let's
wrapping
go."
this? When are we wrapping this thing up?" And then she finally fucking conceded, but I'm like, I need somebody else. I can't be the only one begging to get out of here. That's a bad look on me.
Yeah. I was going to say, if you're the only man.
Yeah.
Damn.
Which sucks. But then I was doing the math. Christmas Eve, we got paid double for a holiday.
Oh, they said you were doing meth.
I just wish. Get a lot more done. Get paid double for Christmas Eve, and I worked half the time. So I really just got,
You just got a day.
Quad pay for half day's work. Sick.
Yeah, my company sucks when it comes to the fucking holidays.
Oh, here we go.
Let us hear it.
Just, well, first of all,
Just fuck them.
I was hungover as F going to the
Can I call
Bills.
timeout? Yes. Dude, so we're sitting there at the Bills. We go.
Did
to
you not
Bills.
shower?
Fuck no.
Dude, coming out of every pore of his body.
Because I'm staying at fucking Meek's.
You got some granola soap over there, or what?
They don't
No,
use
so
soap.
we go to Bills. We're supposed to play golf Christmas Eve morning. Riley Meeker. It's a tradition at this point, and
Unlike any other.
It's pouring rain, and so we audible no golf into breakfast. We go breakfast instead at Bills and Stevens Creek, close to work for me and Boog. You know, perfect.
Had
little
to sit
deal.
in traffic because a girl offed herself in the.
Or God, yeah, one of the two. I don't know. Oh my! Traffic was bad, piss and rain, and so I'm sitting in the car beforehand, and of course, me and Boog there early. He sees me, comes in the car, and immediately I'm like, holy shit, this guy reeks of booze. Like, and I don't know if you've like had roommates before. And I've experienced this with Todd going to his room in slow, where it's like at night after drinking, and they've just slept in there, and you can just smell the booze seeping out of them. It was that exact smell. I was like, I'm not gonna say anything. And then we go into Bill's, and Boog was talking about how he was hammering. I was like, I didn't want to say anything. You fucking reek of alcohol right now, brother. But
It's incredible.
It was so good. Drove there.
That's the thing. I'm not missing fucking the Dub G bar crawl because fucking work.
It wasn't that sick, I didn't think.
Well, I mean, all my guys were.
Oh, yeah, you guys were there.
Yeah, you guys went to the den. So I drove by Goose at like 10:30. Like, hey, let's see if people are still out. Might rejoin. Like, no one's at Goose, so just keep driving. They were at the fucking den. I
Poppin'.
would have never known. But yeah, so you're hammered.
So yeah, so then I drove to this couple Safeways, and I was just sitting there like nothing to do, and then it was like 12 o'clock.
In that same outfit, just reeking?
Yeah, it's like 12 o'clock, and I'm like, all right, I'm going home to nap. So I just went home, clocked in, like, all right, still clocked in, took a nap, set my alarm, clocked out, and then yesterday and today, just feeling like shit. And they're like, still trying to like make. I will say my boss was very like just chill in your car. But then today he was kind of like, oh, like can you like maybe like you think we could do like this thing at Total Wine? And I was like, oh, like maybe I'll let you know. And then like I hadn't eaten anything, so I didn't take Dayquil or Advil, and I was just fucking on a decline. And like I couldn't sleep in my car because there's hella boxes in there. So I was just like,
oh God.
I was like, yeah, I'm going home. So I went home.
You didn't help him at Total Wine?
No. Went home at 10, took a nap, clocked out at home again.
Oh, you're gonna.
I'm probably
you won't make it till next week. You're done.
I'm probably getting canned.
Yeah, you're getting canned. You're getting shit canned.
You think?
Yeah.
You think it's about that time?
I would have canned you fucking on Christmas Eve. I canned your ass.
Got canned today.
Got canned
but
today. I just canned your ass.
It's it'll be fine. And if they do,
telling you, the best thing, go get your substitute teaching license and just take.
No,
off
if they do,
days.
you can't use them as a reference because you got fucking canned. Because they're gonna say, yeah, this fuck would just sleep in his car and then.
Or I give them the numbers of the people who would vouch for me, and then they're like, "Oh yeah, he's a great worker," all this stuff like that.
You better hope. You better fucking hope.
Well, I know.
You better fucking hope.
Time will tell.
And at the end of the day,
I mean, that's just fucking unbelievable.
I don't give a fuck. All right,
Wow.
my job,
Recruiter.
my real job starts at fucking 3 p.m. If you know, you know.
I mean,
Wow.
yes, but one that pays some of the bills.
Yeah.
Well, they could S my C at the end of the day.
Whoa.
He said
Whoa. St. Mary's
I was about
College.
to say, it ain't the Gales.
Let's fucking go, Kevin. Let's fucking go.
St. Mary's College.
No, I'm getting to that point at work too, Boog, where I'm like, if they don't give me the raise that they said they were going to give me, I might be on the old
I'm gonna-
for a new
I thought
job.
this was already happening.
They
for
said
you.
the new year. They said the new
So
year.
here's
now we're
what
fast approaching.
here's what's gonna happen. I'm gonna write. Part of my New Year's resolutions is writing the business plan for that wine bar. You guys are my first 2 hires. All
Nice.
right, and you guys will leave your shitty fucking jobs. You come work with me. But if I catch you napping in your fucking car, Boog, reeking of alk, you fucking hitting the bricks. You are fucking hitting the bricks.
You only catch me hitting the old penny button.
Yeah, you can hit the
I'm
penny
good.
button.
I'm a dog.
But Boog, you're starting from the bottom. You're the dishwasher first, then you work your way up to the bar.
Last time I was in that field, okay, I was a Hall of Famer. So
What are we
Dropping
talking about
fries,
here?
service industry.
exactly.
No, I'm not gonna be serving fries.
No, I know,
sir.
but I'm gonna be
but he
able.
was-
serving beer and wine.
I know, but like I know the rush. I can handle the rush.
Handle the rush, and then you. Also, I'm gonna say, hey, this guy used to be in the alk industry, and you got to speak to that.
Easy. We want
Easy.
Cab, Merlot, Pinot. You like a light?
Can you open an ice cream
like a light?
sandwich business so I can speak to that? That's all I got.
Because I'm gonna be speaking to the music. So that's what's gonna be the vibe.
Speaking of what?
I'm not gonna. I don't want to say the full thing. Well, I have an idea for a wine bar, Kev. It's called Vino and Vinyl. Vino Vinyls.
And vinyl.
So
Okay.
there's going to be vinyl records playing in the
Yes.
background. It's
Yes.
be a nice little cool. Picture the room being all kind of darkish tones, and then just a nice little accent wall of like Rolling Stone paper. It's a wallpaper they have, and then you can be playing some good stuff. And then in black and white, you're gonna see like a huge picture of John Mayer just shredded on the guitar. You're gonna see Janis Joplin screaming her lungs out. You're gonna see there's a bunch of probably Post Malone. There's gonna be a bunch of cool pictures of artists from every generation.
Kev, you're a big post guy.
My mom's definitely a big post.
White Ives song.
Dude, that's still a good ass song.
White Ives is sick.
So yeah, hopefully no one steals my idea because we have to beat that whole thing out. But
You got to text me because I'll forget.
but yeah, that's the idea. And you guys come work with your boy.
Just as long as when it comes next October, I could get off at early
You're gonna have to.
What's next October?
when I start coaching again.
No, I like that though. Are we? Do
Yeah.
we have a location?
Yeah, I was gonna
mean,
say, how deep into
Are we
this?
thinking? San
say,
Jose?
I mean, after-
I gotta do the business plan.
After
first.
Goose is showing Monday, I think you could probably buy that place.
Well,
I'd
that's
rather just run Goose though. I would.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's crazy to me that they pretty much just turned away thousands of dollars. Like forever they were hurting, and then they have one night, I mean a couple nights a year, but it's going to be a big night for Goose Town on a Monday. I guarantee it's going to exceed every other Monday night they'd ever had.
No, but they didn't. Apparently, everyone left because there's only one bartender.
That's what I
and you're
mean.
like, what?
You
Yeah,
think they would have
And
prepared.
then they asked him to turn up the music. He said no.
Yeah. That's
I think they wanted because I know they had issues with when we did Volo there, and that was the bar for after.
Oh, really?
Yeah, well, because I don't think it's. I think they agreed to it, and they didn't realize the magnitude of how many people were going to come. Because when I talked to Jay, the guy who basically runs it, I was like, hey, because we were there one night after trivia, and I was like, hey, we're starting Volo back up. He's like, you guys are? I'm like, yeah, it's in 2 days. He's like, oh, fuck, I got to call some people to get, because they need help. Because I'm like,
Right.
they get overloaded with one guy. I'm like, yeah. So I think it's a staffing issue.
That makes sense, but it's
But I
like,
mean, you can
fuck.
make it a cool spot. I mean, the dream would be have Goose and then blow out that wall, get Puerto, and just make it like a fucking
That would be dope.
Legends. Just call it Legends.
Wow. Legends would be sick.
WG Legends.
I still like your golf sim, bowling alley.
but
not there, obviously.
no, but that's all gonna get redeveloped
Oh yeah,
because that was gonna be in Cambrian. Call it the Den. Well, no, it was gonna be like the man cave or something like that. I got ideas up the waz, Kev. I
was
really.
gonna say.
I'm an idea guy. I just don't have the motivation to put it down on paper.
We got the motivation.
I know, but everyone. I'm like the visual guy. Everyone wants the numbers breakdown to see profit. I'm not like that.
Just an
I'm more of
ideas
like,
guy.
yeah, I'm the ideas guy. Come to the vinyl, come to Vino Vinyl, grab a glass of wine, talk to the community, have some friends. We can do live pods there, live shows.
Wow.
It'd be great. Maybe do some comedy, maybe do some live music. If I learned the guitar, who knows?
Comedy's a dirty game. You don't want to get into promoting comedy. Hate that.
No, just be like, hey, our boy, famous from the Trough Talk Pod, Jimmy Riley's going to give us a nice 10 minutes tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, Jimmy Riley.
No,
Hey, so what's the deal with...
So where were you? Where were you Tuesday, September? No.
Oh.
Fuck, I still remember September 11th. That's a little kindergartner.
Second grade. Well, hell of a fucking transition there. Now we're going into 9/11.
9/11, crazy. Look, do you even remember
Hey,
9/11?
do your research on that book. Do your research.
People got to do a lot of research on a lot of things. I'll tell you that for free.
Tell you what.
So I'll tell you that for free.
Yeah.
Especially when it comes to the old.
Well, here's actually. Do you watch the Rogers doc yet? Somewhere in the hat that he
I watched
wore.
the first app.
I think I'm going to do some IU. So that's what he calls it. Some IU.
Going down south to go to the IU? You gonna give it a
Yeah.
shot?
Well, okay. So I thought about it, and then stupidly, which is so stupid, I watched. I don't know if you guys are familiar with the reality TV show Southern Charm. It's basically a bunch of not old school. It's a bunch of white dudes that come from Southern money in Charleston, South Carolina. Heavily racist as well.
Love that.
Oh, whoa. You left the South Carolina part.
Go Cox.
But one of the guys is just he's been on the show the whole time and he's a complete mess. And I guess it's on a show on Bravo. Was at BravoCon, was blacked out in Vegas, like to the point where they had to remove him from the panel he was on. He got kicked out of casinos for talking shit so he had this awakening, which I've kind of had a little bit of, I need to get better. But he was like, yeah, he did the same thing Rogers did. I went to Costa Rica and did an ayahuasca retreat. And it's basically like 3 years of intense therapy and like a 4-day.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah. So, but I don't know if it helps him or not, but he said that he's had like visions and stuff like that. So apparently it's a real thing.
I don't know how much like you've looked into actually doing ayahuasca. Have you seen the videos of the people doing it where they're just purging, just throwing up and shitting themselves for hours on end?
So they showed one thing of Rogers smoking it, and he looked blitzed out of his mind. Yeah. But he was just like talking. He was something. I don't know if you saw the clip. Something about the butterflies or something like that. He's like blitzed out of his mind. But I don't. So I'm sure that you have to that you do that or that
Dude,
that happens.
Crazy. Just the setups they have. It's like a third world country, and there'll be like a little kid like running around because their dad's the shaman, and like he's just got someone holding a bucket under you while you're shitting and throwing up for pretty much 3 days. It's like the worst experience of your life.
So the one, and of course this is Netflix. So, but they looked like they were in like it was like a higher end,
like a yurt type deal, or
no? It was like it looked like they weren't like. It looked like a resort-ish, not like, I don't want to say like a huge resort, but it looked definitely like they were at the top of the line type of.
If Rogers is doing it,
yeah. Like he was like, they were in like this room, because I guess they were up for like 28 hours straight, and they were in this room that it basically looked like a hotel ballroom type. It wasn't like a whole, it looked decent, is what I'll say.
Yeah, I mean, I will say
I wouldn't do it alone. I wouldn't go make that journey alone, but
I would hit up a bunch of shrooms first. Make sure your brain can handle the ayahuasca, because there's people that break and never come back. You know what I mean? Like have psychotic breaks and just are never ever this. Like it's
like I'd be like a dude in like Campbell, just like all.
Yeah,
like
you'd be like a homeless person dude from the 70s that are like, hey, this guy did acid and just fried himself. Like the people just
from one time,
dude. Some people are so susceptible to that. Like, and it seems like you guys, you know what I mean? Like, they say the age range, I think it's like males ages 15 to like 30 are like the most susceptible to like having psychotic breaks from smoking weed, mushrooms. It's like if you've gotten through that, I'm sure you're probably good at this point. But yeah, I mean, there's definitely cases of people.
Well, when I was a fun guy on the on the Morgan crawl, I got really uncomfortable at off the hook. That was like fucking Roadhouse special. There were some characters there.
Oh yeah. It's
we're talking tats on the neck and face characters, low lifes.
But yeah, I mean that's the thing about those is they'll really make you realize where the fuck you're at. You're like, okay, time to head out of here. That was me at Alki, the last station on the Ave. I was like sitting there and I was like, I'm gonna go look at Christmas lights because this is overwhelming. But yeah, I also know a guy that sells dimethyltryptamine, DMT pens. And he's like,
but have you done DMT? Isn't that the thing? Have you done DMT? What? The Rogan meme?
Oh, yeah.
But have you done DMT?
He's a big DMT guy. And so this guy was like, hey, like, I got them, like, they look like wax pens, but it's DMT in there. And he's like,
what is that, a hallucinogen too, or what is it?
Yeah, it's the same, it's
ayahuasca.
The same compounds as ayahuasca, but ayahuasca is made from, you need the, like, I forget the word, there's like an inhibitor in the ayahuasca that like allows it to take effect, but like smoking the actual DMT, like you don't need that. So like the ayahuasca is everything from nature. DMT's like, it's like 5-methoxy DMT, right? So there's like different types. There's like the type you get from the toad. There's a type they make in a lab, and then there's like, I guess the derivative that you get in ayahuasca, or it's like the actual thing you get in ayahuasca. But
should we do a New Year's Eve DMT pen
Dude,
on
it's-
YouTube live?
it's not what you think. It's watching people do DMT is fucking insane. They just get shot into like another region. You know what I mean? Like, have you seen people smoke salvia?
Yeah, isn't that like you just, but that's like a short, like 5 minutes where shit goes nuts, right?
Yeah, but it's like the same thing where they just like, I've seen people smoke it and they just like, and they just like, their eyes kind of like roll back, and it's like, oh my god.
Didn't that Ari Shaffir have like a whole nother family?
That, exactly like that. But like
He had a whole nother family.
he said he lived like 5 years in like a 15-minute window. He's like I was convinced I had real friends, like I lived a complete life, but like one of our friends did it, and then like he like was coming back and like couldn't decipher between real life and like the fucking salvia state. And so
Couldn't you see it salvia like at a liquor store?
yeah, completely legal. Purple sticky salvia, like crazy. And
You gotta smoke it?
yeah, the big joke would be like we call it ninja moking is what we would do. It's like, so you would put tobacco in the bottom.
Wait, so you've done it?
No, yes, but no, not at that point. But later on. So like the ninja milk, they would put tea in the bottom of it, and then you'd put a layer of weed on the top. So like the person wouldn't. They would say, "Oh, just a bowl. Take this," and then you take it, and you're fucking hitting a full moke. So like they would try and ninja salvia people, put salvia in the bottom, weed on top, and then the person gets ripped. But it doesn't really work unless you like hold your like really try to like hold it in. And so like this one kid, and I think you know who he is, did it. But we're at Jayland's house and we're all upstairs, and like all of a sudden he like snaps out of it, and he just like runs out of the room, and we're like, oh fuck. And like this guy's mom is sleeping downstairs, and like this kid's causing a ruckus, and she like wakes up and it's like, hey, is everything going on? We're like, oh yeah, he's just being funny.
He just hit the salve.
He was going crazy. But yeah, I mean that same like dead look in the eyes, like eyes roll back, like almost like heaving is like it's wild. Yeah, look it up. Watch DMT videos. Oof, ooh-wee. But like I've only seen people hit it out of like a bong. I mean, I don't know how a pen would translate. But
Way to find out.
good call.
Come on.
Come on. All right. Anybody got anything before we send this one off? Old Arch did well tonight. No one even knew he was there.
Yeah,
Just
chilling.
Well,
He's a chiller.
probably should say while we're on the Rogers thing, say what you want, people, but just, make sure you put the back status underneath. Right?
You're fucking
It's so good. Such a dipshit. All right. Well, until next time, y'all. Peace.
Go Cougs.